Up here in the top left, can he take the lead in this series? He needs your support. Give it up for Naniwa.
I know this is probably a very difficult question to answer.
Yes.
What do you think Sase said to Naniwa in this break?
Well, based upon what I'm seeing here, he may have said switch it up. Go for a Nexus first. Not a bad choice, really.
We'll see what Leenock's going to do here. I agree that that may be the best thing here for Naniwa. You actually nailed it before. You mentioned that Naniwa was becoming a little bit predictable in what he was doing. He was doing the same opening, was switching one way or the other, whether it be a Stargate or 4 gateways. This time, for the first time here, maybe for the first time this tournament, is going to be opening up with a Nexus first. Gas has been taken here, Autosis.
What do you think about this from Leenock, Apollo?
I think that he was expecting a gateway opening again, Autosis.
Yes, I think so.
And let's see when Naniwa, if he scouts.
He's, you know what, if Naniwa scouts after his Nexus and he makes a forge right away, Leenock's going to be sorely disappointed. Because a wall in with a cannon behind it is pretty darn good against speedlings.
Well, let's see when Naniwa's going with this. So he's got that's pretty greedy. A second pylon.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit greedy. If he goes for a gateway, I'm going to be very sad for him.
He's going to need a forge coming down next. 150 minerals. Forge. Okay. He's got the forge coming down. Second pylon does delay it a little bit, and he is going off the scout now. 2 Zerglings and speed immediately researched.
All right, 4 Zerglings now. He may sit on 4 for a little bit, got a couple more drones to get his economy going more, but as speed comes closer to finishing, I do expect a few more Zerglings.
I'm liking this for Naniwa.
I am too.
As soon as he goes in and sees this, and he may delay it for a little while too.
Oh, no, he doesn't quite.
Oh, I think do you agree that he should be going home? Do you think he should attempt to get in there to have a look at the gas?
Yeah, I think he wants these Lings to chase him more than go over towards his choke. But I think he's trying to check out what is on the way, because that hatchery not being up, that's weird. That's bizarre. Yeah, that's a weird timing for that hatchery. And look at that. He's making those Lings chase him. And he's going to figure out pretty quickly exactly what this is.
He's going to look down to see if the hatchery was taken. If it's a mind game, was it taken somewhere else? No is the answer for Naniwa here. Going to see if that's down on the natural. He's got a second probe out. Yeah. Second probe, looking for double confirmations. If this one dies, he's got another one. He sees it coming down. What can this be?
He needs more intel, and this is a really smart move. He may even check the normal 4th base location behind those rocks, but no, it looks like he wants to go straight towards that main base. If he can sneak in and get a look-see, that's going to be really nice, but speed is about to finish.
He's not going to get too much information in. There's a lot of Lings out there. There is a cannon, though, and a full wall off. Leenock, though, has gone to the back wall. He's gone to these rocks.
Yeah, it looks like he should be able to see that. So, you know, he can do this a couple ways. He can try to make a cannon up there. He can make a wall in.
I think he saw that quite late, Autosis. I'm not too sure.
Does he actually have time? I think he may have to just make a secondary wall in right here.
Yeah, and that
right
green line. We'll see. What's he going to do?
A smart move by Leenock, by the way, because his opening build was not good against what Naniwa did, but he's making it work, kind of.
With this second wall off, I don't think he needs to be worried too much, to be honest. An extra gateway will complete that wall off, I think.
There and do damage right now.
So okay, we've had an interesting open, should I say, from Leenock. Double cannon down. Has Naniwa overbuilt in defense? Is he in a good position right now against Leenock? Leenock's got the supply lead, but does that put him naturally in the lead?
I say that Naniwa has taken a lead here. Okay. I really like his position. It was a very late expansion for Leenock, a much quicker one for Naniwa. He could afford the second cannon. He could afford walling in all the way. He can afford going for sentries here. And he's going to easily get out some Phoenixes to help him scout some. And it shouldn't really be too hard for him to take a 3rd base either. Yeah, I really like his spot.
I think that he's going to play this out in a textbook style of play. from here on out. The robotics facility should follow. He'll play it relatively safe, but still looking towards taking this early third. And we'll be looking most likely here for just a big 3-base timing. Couple of Colossus, move out, depending on what he sees, of course. But Leenock here, third base only just coming down. All full gas is taken. No evolution chambers at all here, Autosis.
Yeah.
Is this an infestation pit? I don't think it's a Spire.
I don't think. I think it might possibly be a Hydralisk Den. He might just try to push around. Yeah, the Hydralisk Den does go down.
Okay.
I think he's just going to push around a little bit with Hydralisks. You know, maybe try to pick off a forge, pick off buildings that are at the front of the wall in, maybe force Naniwa into a more defensive posture for now.
Good scout there by Naniwa. Hallucinated Phoenix makes its way in, sees the Hydralisk Den going down. Also the third does get picked off there. No evolution chambers though. That is a little bit worrisome, I still feel. Because even if you see the Hydra Den, you're wondering to yourself, is there a Spire somewhere?
That is true, yeah.
Why would you get Hydras if you're not looking to upgrade them at the same time? That is a mind game which Zerg players like to play. So I think that Naniwa, despite seeing it, unless, well, I think he's going to see the Hydralisk pop out. What's his drone count now? 48. See what he produces off this next set.
Yeah, if he doesn't make drones right now, then this is very likely going to be kind of an all-in attack.
And I think Naniwa's fine against it.
Yeah, oh, that's... What is... I wonder what Naniwa was doing right there.
That was a little bit sloppy. I'm not gonna...
Oh, it is a Spire, Apollo.
Ooh. Only a few Hydras. Ventral Sacs as well. Still not 100% comfortable with the way this is going for Leenock. I actually can't pinpoint exactly what it is yet. It's very misleading.
This is a pretty tough one indeed. The combination of Spire and drops.
These Lings are pulling these high... Oh, Naniwa!
Well, this is pretty good overall. You know, those force fields lock out some of the Hydras, but they do have good range and still hitting the Zealots quite heavily.
Yeah, it's not too bad there for Naniwa. Could have been worse, but definitely okay.
Well, he's going to have the Colossus pop out, and then he should be fine.
I think that Ventral Sacs might be a mistake here.
Do you think so?
On the keyboards, when you want to hit Lava Inject, it's V. Ventral Sacs hotkey is also V. It doesn't make sense. The Ventral Sacs for me doesn't make sense at this point.
I do have to agree with you. I mean, by now he would start Overlord speed as well. So,
and what's he going to drop?
Right.
These Hydras? It's a mistake. I believe it is anyway, at least.
Well, hopefully he makes use of it. Maybe some Zergling drops to go along with his Mutalisk harassment.
Yeah, we'll see. There's a +1 attack has been researched.
That's kind of a big deal, man. That's 200 gas. That's 2 more mutas. He could be making 7 mutas right now.
Where is the Spire? Naniwa's seen the Spire. I don't know if we actually saw that. I was looking at my screen. He's seen the Spire. He's making Phoenixes here. 2 Stargates coming down.
Oh, we might end up seeing some Sky Toss here, Apollo.
I quite like that position for Naniwa, to be honest. He's got cannons coming. He's got 2 extra Stargates. We'll see how much of a commitment that Leenock puts towards this. Is he going to keep up with Mueller's production? Does he go over to Corruptors to support them here? I'm interested in this one. Let's have a look at objectively for these Mutalisks. Does he use them for harassment against Phoenixes, or does he try to snipe the Colossus and allow the Hydras to come into this third?
I don't think there's enough Hydras to really risk something like that. I think these are going to be for harassment. Of course, he's going to be repelled pretty easily, and with 3 Stargates up now, I mean, the Phoenixes are going to overrun them very quickly.
Well, this third base cannon, has gone down. Naniwa obviously not going to lose this Nexus, even though we'll take a little bit of damage. +1 attack is on the way for air.
And the Zerglings basically not getting through. Everyone getting killed before even getting to the main base. Mutalisk is trying to take out this Phoenix, but there's going to be a lot more of his friends here soon.
Well, let's have a quick looky here. And there we do have the Phoenix range coming in, Autosis.
Also, +1 attack is on the way. He's already got 5 with 3 more coming out. And there's a big switch right now into Hydras. This is going to be really helpful against the Phoenixes, but, Naniwa can always go right back into, some range Colossi.
All right, sorry, I missed that, Autosis. Can you update me?
Well, we have a lot of Void Rays just starting production now. News to me as well. And it looks like we're going to be having some sort of drop going down.
Ooh, this is actually scary. This actually looks pretty cool here from Leenock. You know, forcing a lot of air and then going for Hydra drops.
That is true. He might just drop into third base and target the Nexus.
Remember, though, these Hydras don't have upgrades. 3 evolution chambers. Realist going down here, but I don't think that's the real problem here for Naniwa. I think this is the real problem.
But you know what? I think he may have enough if he just warps in a little bit more. He has a lot of Phoenixes. He can lift up quite a few Hydras.
That's right, and, well, the Phoenixes are coming back. Oh, what a big warp in!
Clutch warp in right there, trying to micro back, picking off some Overlords, but most of the Hydras do get out.
Where are the Phoenixes, Autosis? Where are the Phoenixes? They need to come help out in this main base here. As you said, they can pick up a lot. They haven't been using their energy. They've been flying around killing mutilas, and here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom! Every single one of them are going to get cleared up. That is a pretty nice defense, Autosis.
Oh my God, Naniwa looking absolutely fantastic. The supply is tied up, but I gotta say, I like the units that I've seen from Naniwa a lot better.
It's one of the weaknesses of a Zerg player that likes to switch around a lot with which units he's building. Where do you spend your money to upgrade? And he hasn't been anywhere yet, and now he's upgrading across the board. +2 flyers attack incoming. We have all 3 ground unit upgrades coming in here.
We also have a Roachhorn on the way. He's going to have to upgrade that. He's already gotten drops and speed. He's gotten all the Hydralisk upgrades. He is definitely spreading himself out as far as upgrades go.
But even though spreading himself out costs a lot, Leenock's on 5 bases, Autosis.
Yeah.
He has a lot of income. Look in the bottom right in the income tab. That's pretty insane. He's got a massive amount of gas, a high amount of minerals. Naniwa not doing too bad himself in the mineral count, though.
Yeah, he's doing very well with it. So Naniwa, you know, he's going to be able to start moving out, harassing, and taking a 4th all at once because he's getting this kind of sick unit composition that's so hard for Zerg to fight against.
In the main base here, undetected, is he going to try a Hive Snipe? That's a lot of hit points that structure has. It's going to take a lot of Zealot manual work here.
Well, with the whole army of Leenock moving across the map, this is the perfect time. 6 more Zealots being warped in down there.
Oh, he's going to go for it.
There's definitely going to be a cancel on that 4th, but this Hive might be going down.
We'll see. It's being attacked, and Leenock is on the other side of the map. There ain't no creep on that side. He's going to forget about it. He's going to march forward. Blinding Cloud, and we're going to see Abduct probably coming in on that Colossus. He does have High Templar for feedbacks. Crucial ability here for Naniwa to hit on those Vipers.
Oh, here we go. Abducts going down. Some beautiful Abducts right onto the Hydralisk. A lot of this Skytoss army being killed off almost instantly.
Storm is a Chrono Boost and a half away right now. A lot of damage going in the main base. If he can use these High Temple for Storm and he's warping in even more, he's going to have a good time against this Hydralisk force. The main base of Leenock, there's a lot of stuff gone down there. I think it's the Lord Shores Cavern, an Infestation Pit. Not quite the Hive, but there's a lot that's been destroyed there.
Yeah, that was actually a very important move. And it looks like Naniwa has stabilized. He has his Size Storm. He's making some more Void Rays to help fight against the incoming Ultralisk. Of course, they did lose that Ultralisk Cavern.
Yeah. So, right now we have 165 supply for Naniwa. His upgrades aren't the best. Just +1 for ground, +1 for air. Doesn't have a 4th base yet. That's a high priority of his to get.
Well, 4 Colossi and 8 High Templar. I don't care how many Hydralisks you make, you're not killing that.
Yeah. Let's have a look now. We have 2 upgrades about to kick in. That's quite deadly here for Leenock. Storms, as you say, crucial. Likewise, Colossus. Naniwa may not have the upgrades, but he definitely has the right units. That's for sure here.
His composition is absolutely deadly. Let's see. It looks like Leenock coming up. He wants to get something done here. He has a huge bank.
Oh, quite fast fingers there by Naniwa to put down those double time warps. But here comes Naniwa. Double feedback's coming down. That's a good start to this fight here.
That's right. He's still working on his unit composition as well. More Void Rays on the way, pursuing until the creep. And, you know, the thing is, Leenock can be wasteful still. You know, he has so many bases. He's still mining from 5 with very little harassment in that. And he's got a big bank, so...
I actually think that Naniwa needs a Wall Prison back in this game. He
Yeah,
lost it. He needs to slow these expansions down. Because Leenock right now, with all these upgrades, 5 massive upgrades coming in. This is actually a nice harassment technique here coming in from Naniwa, but I don't think it's going to be too successful here. And that's quite a lot of Zealots that are going to go down. But with all these upgrades, all these Ultralisks, Leenock still has 2,500 gas in the bank. He can mold a new army around what Naniwa is weakest in, and Naniwa can't really adapt to anything here with only 200 gas available, and he's not maxed out yet.
And it looks like he's going to go mostly for Ultra Hydra here with some Viper support, and that's a very powerful unit composition, but you know, there's a lot of Void Rays, so if he can get rid of the Hydras with splash damage, the Ultras will be easy to clean up.
Well, Naniwa is going to swing around this right-hand side here. Leenock wants to fight. He's got a lot of money. He wants to rebuild this army over and over and over. Doesn't want to just throw it away, though. Here, no.
Oh, the Viper's trying to come in. They want to get some good abducts down.
And are they going to come in? 1, 2!
Oh!
Big adopts there. Another one coming down here by Leenock. And that is a pretty good set of adopts. But, oh, good counterstorms coming in by Naniwa.
Beautiful Psy Storms indeed, but you know what? Leenock killed, oh my god, 36 Mutalisks are on the way.
Oh.
Never mind anything else that happened. This is going to be crazy. Now, the 36 Mutalisks are probably going to want to fly right into the main base and take out Stargates because he already has the range upgrade for Phoenixes. He already has really good attack upgrades. If he can get back into Phoenixes, then Leenock's bank would have been for naught.
Artosis, these Mutalisks have +3.
Yes, they certainly do. This is scary stuff right now.
I really like the way that Leenock's played this out really well.
Yeah.
Let's just say that from the get-go. He's banked a lot of money. He's built the right army now. Let's see how it's going to go down. Storm is going to be very important here.
That is a lot of Mutalisks. He's got to be careful around the Archons and the Psy Storms. Oh my god, that is a death ball if I've ever seen one.
And they're going to fly around, and with +3 attack, they're going to pick off structures immediately here. That is so many Mutalisks. As you said, the Stargate's key to take down. Temple Archives is probably not a bad structure either.
Yeah, in fact, even taking out that fleet beacon, everything dies so quickly to 36 plus 3 mutas. It is absolutely insane. Going after those Stargates as predicted. Very good moves going down. And 3 Phoenixes, I mean, you can micro that. It's going to take you about 5 days to kill all those. So.
Yeah, and remember, he does have +2, almost +3 for these Phoenixes, which is really nice against these mules without any armor upgrades as of yet. But the Stargates are going down.
Oh my, what happened here?
Well, a base went down, Artosis.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right, well, a Psy Storm does go down, and the Mute is being chased out a little bit, but for the most part, they're still green.
If somehow Naniwa can find a way to trap these Mutalisks, if he can corner them somehow, if Leenock makes a mistake.
Well, you know, he's... Oh, a good Psy Storm, but these Mutas will heal very, very quickly.
Archons on the right, Storms on the left. A lot of damage going down. Remember, these will regenerate relatively fast here.
You know, a big problem here is that Leenock has a 4K, 2K left over, and he's going back into Ultras. And of course, Ultras a pretty good counter to Phoenixes if Naniwa gets those going again.
And the counterattack is not an option here for Naniwa. There's so many spines in the middle. He's going to have to play defensive, and that is playing into Leenock's hands here. That hatchery snipe was important, and we're going to have a bit more damage going down in the main base here. These Zealots with +2 and charged in quite a bit.
Yeah, they'll kill off all these Hydras, but the Muta's coming back. At least this buys him a little bit of time to try to prepare a bit more. But this huge switch into Ultras, the tech switches of Leenock here have been absolutely fantastic.
What does Naniwa need to do to get on top of these? It's almost like harassment isn't the answer anymore because it's just too late.
Yeah, and in fact, Leenock taking yet another map. This is a tough position. He's going to have to get enough Phoenixes out and preserve them to deter the Mutas, but at the same time, have an almost perfect unit composition with the rest of his supply.
This is... Leenock is fighting too much money. I mean, sorry, Naniwa's fighting just too much money here. 3,500 gas banked. He can make any army he chooses after this is gone. Anything.
Yeah, he can, you know what, if he loses the Mutas, he can make 30 more. If he loses the Ultras, he can max out again.
Well, Leenock is willing to trade off this army. Naniwa's fighting a massive uphill battle here. This is incredibly difficult to play against this. He has to fight without losing anything. He's doing good so far here.
Well, Leenock has to be careful because if he goes in there clumped up with all these mutas, Psystorm is going to do a number on him, and there we go. Nice Psystorm going down. He's starting to pick off a lot of these Ultras as well, but the Archon's starting to fall.
Yeah, they're starting to fall here. The Ultras are breaking through a lot of this army. Naniwa dropping down to 115 supply. What are we going to choose to remax on? 21 more. Mutalisks are coming out here. All the high tempo fall down. Leenock, as you said, is just rebuilding everything he lost there. He's going to max out again. 40, 39.
Well, at least his bank is dry for now, so that's going to help out. Oh my God, 39 Mutalisks.
39.
39 is a very big number, and he still has quite a few left over. So.
And what does Naniwa have to fight against that? He has 7.
It's
Phoenix.
time for the Archon Phoenix composition. Something I don't know that we've ever seen before.
It's going to have to come out, and it's going to have to do a lot. It's going to have to do wonders here. Look at this. Naniwa's probably staring at this saying, what do I need to do to stop this?
Well, he's trying to draw them back into the Archons. If Leenock made a big mistake, that would definitely help out.
So many Mutalisks here. Great control, and Ultralisk and Hydra's bringing down that 4th base. This is looking pretty good here for Leenock. Nice micro from Naniwa, though. Oh, a flick back kills off a Phoenix there.
You know, he's doing a pretty good job with his micro overall in the meantime, holding off the rest of that army. If he can cost-efficiently kill these Apollo, then he can still be in this game.
Well, he's kept his 4th base alive. That's very important here. Leenock is mining from another base to the top right. Phoenix count is climbing high. And there's not that much money banked anymore for Leenock. Switching over to Hydralisks again with Infestors. He's looking to pin these Phoenixes down if a mistake comes out from Naniwa for sure.
And you know what? We have more Archons on the way. I think he's fearing Ultralisks, but really what he needs now is Psystorm. Oh no! The Mutalisks finding the Colossi and picking them off in a matter of seconds.
And another Phoenix does go down. Another one takes a lot of damage. Good game is called by Naniwa. He can't quite keep up with Leenock's money. And Leenock takes a 2-1 lead here in this best-of-5 finals.
Another fantastic game. Really close there. Naniwa actually in the lead several times, but the tech switches that we saw there from Leenock were just too awesome.